All right, let's move on to the next one, which is I think is a Chinese anime.
Chinese.
信頼値がヒーローを生み出す世界では誰もがヒーローになることができる。どんな汚い手を使おうが完璧に対処してみせる。
今の僕は一人じゃない。何千人もの信頼を背負っている。
彼女を守るためにスーパーヒーローになってやる。
間違いを犯すこともある普通の人間になりたい。だってそれが本当の私だから。私はヒーローロリ。正義を貫き悪を成敗する。
泣きたい時は思い切り泣け。泣いた後は笑顔が希望を引き寄せるってことを思い出すんだ。
俺が手にかけるのは殺されても仕方がない連中だけだ。
ゴミは片付けないとな。俺はてめえの汚え面を拝みに来たんじゃね
え。X は私たち凡人の称号、そして未来の持つ可能性への承継。いつの日か私がその冠をいただく。
こんな夜中まで働かされるなんて勘弁してくれ。ここはお前の出る幕じゃない。
All right, so what'd you guys think of that?
The animation was definitely pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, all the colors are really good and everything. I don't really know what the story's about.
Well, it's out. You can watch the first episode, and I'll have to say I watched the first episode a couple of days ago.
If they don't even dub that thing, bro, I'm not watching, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't watching English dub.
Is it dubbed? I think it is dubbed. Yeah, I watched it dubbed.
Okay, I was going to say that.
I'll put it this way: this anime is essentially spiderverse, except in a show. Like they merged 2D and 3D. It's mostly a 3D show. Well, at least the first episode was mostly 3D, but it looks good. It was like painted textures. Like it's very stylized, and it looks really good. So what doesn't make any sense to me, Carbon, though, is when we were arguing about Batman Ninja and why it looked like crap, and you were like, "Well, it's so hard to do." I'm like, "Okay, why can this show?"
It doesn't mean it was easy. This thing took probably way longer than Batman Ninja. When they done that in a couple months, when it probably took a couple years to make. Like doing this takes. I'm telling you, it's hard, bro. Do you want to try doing it yourself? Okay. No. Let's see you make a 3D character.
I think it's bad.
Fully paying attention. That's way more complicated than doing the regular PBR route, bro. I'm sorry, it's more complicated.
I think it's more complicated. I think it's bad art direction. I think that
no bad art direction. It's just it's more complicated, and it takes a way bigger team to do that, bro.
I think it's laziness. They just threw some SketchUp textures on there.
It's just different art styles, bro. They're literally different. Not every art style has to be even a 10 out of 10. Amazing animation, amazing perfect artwork. I'm like, bro, that's why these animators are so overworked and not getting paid anything, bro. Are killing these animators, man.
Even the animation was better. See, like if the textures and stuff didn't look that good, but the animation was like really smooth in the Batman Ninja, I'm like, okay, I'll give it a pass or whatever. At least they did a really good job of animation. The animation was stiff. The textures looked bad. The 3D modeling was horrible. You know what I'm saying? But look, when I saw this, I was like, man, this looks really good. The basic premise of the story is that they haven't really explained it yet, but they got like these like jewels or something. Like this character right here, I think he's the main character. Let me see if I can find a better image of him.
Yeah, but I say make that one of your projects for this year to make a whole character like this.
This character right here, he has like his name is Nice. That's his superhero name is Nice. But he has like this. They have like these jewels, and the more trust you gain from the population, the more powerful you become. So it's kind of like Green Lantern's like willpower ring, or what's the character?
Gladiator.
Like his belief in himself is what fuels his power. So he has Superman level power, or whatever. So but it's interesting, like it's a little kind of like, I would say, cheap, kind of tacky way of doing things, but overall I enjoyed it. I had a lot more fun watching this than Lazarus. And it is dubbed, because I will say when I watch Chinese anime, I don't like hearing the Chinese voices. It just don't sound good to me. Like Japanese language.
I don't listen to anything that's not dubbed. I'm not watching anything that's not dubbed. Sorry, I'm not.
I'll watch it if I'll watch sub if it's in Japanese, but I can't.
I don't watch sub. I'm sorry, it's not.
I just can't.
I refuse to watch sub.
Yeah, let me see. I don't know if you guys can see that
Dub is always
jewel on his chest. You get a better version right here. And I'm not going to say everything that happens, because I will say some crazy stuff does happen in that first episode, and it's not as put it this way, it can get bloody, and it has some somewhat dark themes too. So it looks pretty and flashy, but it's actually kind of a dark anime when after I watched that first episode. So definitely, I think this is a definite watch. You should definitely check this out. Just stylistically, I just think it do a good. As a matter of fact, when we watched the trailer, they didn't show that much 3D in it, but I'm assuming this is going to be mostly a 3D show, because almost the entire first episode was 3D, and then in parts they were doing 2D. I mean, it looked a lot like how Beyond the Spider-Verse looked, or Into the Spider-Verse, whatever. Spider-Verse.
That's a hard style to achieve. I'm sorry, it just is. It's not easy.
Speaking of Spider-Verse, did y'all hear that movies
getting
held
delayed?
Off for a while?
You know why I'm getting delayed?
we already talked about it last podcast, but remember you had to leave early, so you didn't know.
Yeah,
you didn't hear.
Yeah, they making their animators do too much. They treat it like trash.
Yeah, they should have paid him. They should have paid him.
I just realized something, Carter. I'm gonna call you. You like to defend shit. Let's put it that way. Because I still don't know what the hell you're talking about that Batman Ninja. That shit was trash from beginning to the end.
I'm not saying it's the best thing in the world, but you're acting like it's the worst thing in the world when it's not. It's just okay. It's just okay. Like sometimes you gotta accept some shows and movies just gonna be okay, bro. Not every show and movie can be the best animated show in the world, bro. That's just not reality. And when you try to make these animated do that, bro, that's when you end up with some of these situations of what's going on with Spider-Verse, where it has to be laid a crazy amount because you guys want the best in the world. Like, bro, you remember there's still real people who make this stuff, man, and that's why.
And you, my young friend, like to defend straight bullshit.
I'm not fully defend. I'm just saying it's okay. Sometimes we're just gonna have okay movies and okay shows. This is gonna happen. Not everything out of 10.
The point of a critique is to critique, Garber, not make excuses.
I'm just being honest. Some things gotta be okay. I'm just saying it's okay. You act like I'm saying like it's the best movie. No, it just looks okay.
No, it looks bad.
It's okay.
It is.
Defense to the defenseless, huh?
It's okay. Good lord, man.
It was. I'm sorry. It just wasn't okay. It looked really bad.
It was really okay.
Really, really bad.
Since we're on the subject, DC used to be the creme de la creme as far as superhero animations, because they used to crank out stuff. And remember when Marvel used to put out stuff like, "What the fuck is this?" And then DC would put out something like, "Damn, this is great." You remember Superman versus what was the one where he fighting all of the British guy.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of that one. But when Superman pretending like he had gone,
yeah,
not evil, man, but like he was like not holding back.
Yeah, but yeah, it didn't look the best, but it fit. It looked good enough for you to really man, DK, this is pretty good. It's watchable. That Batman Ninja thing, I'm like, okay, they just
it was unwatchable. It was unwatchable. All right, let's move on to
the most 3D stuff. You guys prefer 2D over 3D in the first? That's the thing.
This right here was mostly 3D, and I loved it.
I said it's a most.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind 3D.
Like, if it's not to the highest level, it's automatically trash. If they try to do 3D,
I don't mind.
You guys only want it to the highest level, like Spider-Verse and whatnot. But I'm like, not everybody has the budget or the skill team to do that, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Hold on. I look myself. I'm like, it's a lot harder.
If you don't got, hold on.
Look, you guys can't talk. You can't talk over each other. Let Carmen finish a complete thought and let somebody else get in. Go ahead, Demetrius.
If you don't have the budget or the skill or the will to put out good product, don't do it.
That's what I'm saying.
So are you telling me I should just quit then? Just be an artist then? Because I don't have the skill and I don't have the budget? Is that what you're implying?
Hold on. Are you trying to sell your product to mass to mass people?
No, but if people are willing to buy it, then they buy it. Like, if people are willing to buy it, then I'm like, you gonna give them what they want.
But you're currently working on your craft. Would you just put out straight shit and just expect people to take it how it is, or would you like to put out quality artwork?
I mean, I would prefer to put out quality, but I mean that's not always the reality of what happens.
Hey, we're live, so I can't say what I want to say, but just know it goes with shut the up. You just proved my point.
Sometimes some more mediocre looking stuff can be popular. I will be honest with you. That's possible, and it has happened plenty of times, especially in recent times. Especially when you start talking about games.
Oh, games. That's a whole different.
That is the worst critique I have ever heard. Look,
look,
man, just evaluate something for what you think it is. Yeah, like if you like it, just say you like it. But all this, it's not that bad. It's okay. You gotta.
It's okay. Saying okay is a critique. What do you mean? Think about, it doesn't have to be the best or worst thing in the world.
You gotta think about the artist. You gotta think about that. You gotta think. No, look. Do you like it or do you not like it?
It's okay. Yeah, like I watched the movie. I saw the trailer. I went from the trailer. I was like, it's okay. It's not the best or worst thing I've ever seen.
I don't believe that because you're always like this middle of the road type of guy. Like, it's just okay. You can't evaluate it like that because you're gonna hurt their feelings and blah blah blah. Get the hell out of here.
I never
it looks
said
like shit. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It looks like shit. It looks like shit. Come on, let's just be honest.
It's just okay. Like it's not the worst looking thing I've ever seen.
All right, we're gonna.
If I put out, hold on. If I put out shitty artwork, because that's part of the critique at the beginning of the show, right? I don't know your craft, but I'm gonna sit there and say, hey, that looks pretty good. You're working on it. It looks good. I don't expect you to come out here and say, oh, we're all friends, so it looks good. No, if my shit looks like shit, tell me it looks like shit, and I need to go back to the drawing board.
I also gave him some valid critiques. Like, okay, I think the clothing is the weakest part, but everything else I think looks pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just say, okay, look, it looks okay. You know, I think it looks pretty good. I think you're doing a good job. You know, I think you've made a lot of progression. And so when we're watching something that costs 18 million, like they have a budget of 18 million freaking dollars, 18 million, that's what they produce. I'm sorry. I don't, it's not, that's not okay. It looks like trash. It looks like garbage. I'm sorry.
Lucid Studio.